Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First down is in at their own 32-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Gun. Cut. Can. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Brown. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
7.
Gun. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up fourth down.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Charlie Jones now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On point, ready? 11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Play action now. It's Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
On first down, Burrow. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 up top.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Come on, ready?
2nd and 10.
Gun.
To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
Third and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take them down for a loss.
11 empty. Take.
That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this.
He gets free. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are back within 4. It is 14-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up a second and 4.
Okay, ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. They'll go again with Johnson. He'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Here we go.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for